We are pleased to meet Dr. Pablo Izquierdo, Head of Energy Service Section at Ras Al Khaimah Municipality. Hi, Mr. Pablo.
Hello, good morning.
Very good morning to you, Doctor. So could you please tell us about the sustainability strategy in Ras Al Khaimah and the implementation actions, please?
Yes, thank you very much for the question. So in Ras Al Khaimah Municipality, we have been working in our strategy since 2018 when it was launched. It followed the implementation of our section within the municipality, the renewable energy and efficiency section, back in 2017. And 2017 is actually the baseline year that we have established. We have got a total of 9 programs that are helping us to move from the 2017 year into the targets that we currently have set up for 2040. The targets that we have are 30% savings on electricity, 20% savings on water, and 20% implementation of renewable energy. These targets are, they will be contributed, as I mentioned, through a series of programs that will help us in order to achieve these numbers. I will tell you some examples of some of the content of some of the programs, because the first one that we did was the building, the Bargil, the building energy, the building code that is now fully embedded into the planning permit of the municipality. So every new building that is coming to that is achieving a certification in Ras Al Khaimah, that is achieving a building permit in Ras Al Khaimah, it needs to comply with these building regulations. Mm-hmm. And therefore it needs to be more efficient than the average building that it was there before. This is one of the ways that we are pushing and achieving energy savings in the new building sector. For the existing sectors that we have, existing buildings that we have, what we are doing is we are retrofitting some of the existing buildings. We have started with the municipality building as the first one back in 2018, started the process. Now, after that, we follow up with some extra buildings in the whole government has recently been finalized for the government, a total of 44 buildings. We have done it with some other entities, what we call state-owned entities or semi-government, more widely known. Like, for example, the RAC Academy School, we have retrofitted that one. We have supported with the retrofit of the RACES, the free zone offices. We have been doing the hospital, the university as well is ongoing. The RAC Bank is as well ongoing recently. So many of the different entities, and we have got a few other extra projects in the pipeline. The third program that I can talk about is energy management. This one is in relation to managing, rather than kind of retrofitting and achieving a little bit more of a relatively big decrease over a short period of time, is to maintain those savings in the long run. And we have started, as we typically do, starting with the municipality. In the municipality, we were the first ones to achieve the ISO 50001 energy management certification, but we use that experience to roll it out to all the government entities. We are very pleased to say that we have recently achieved and become the first government in the world to achieve the full ISO 50001 certification across all its entities. So that is a very big achievement that we have recently achieved that milestone. This is not only what we are doing in the municipality or in the government. We are trying to expand it beyond that one, and we are working with industries, and I can expand a little bit more later, and also residents, and I can expand maybe a little bit more on that one later. Yes. I will have also a little bit of a brief version on some of the other programs that maybe are a little bit less developed than these 3 ones. For example, we have got efficient appliances, like the kind of fridge and microwaves, etc. So we are seeking ways of actually encouraging the users to buy and try to support the business case of buying a more efficient appliance, because it's good for their economics in their own pockets, but also for the environment in the long term, because they will consume less energy. We have efficient street lighting. All the 100% of the previously existing street lights that are under the management of Ras Al Khaimah are now LED, so they are efficient lighting. We have also the water reuse and efficiency program, whereby we are trying to recycle the water and use it for irrigation. We have got a solar program where we are a little bit collaborating with Etihad. It is a little bit of a slow program because of the collaboration needs to happen within Etihad. And recently the law has been passed in order to facilitate these new distributed renewables. So we are working together with them to accelerate the uptake of this program. We have got energy from waste, which is the program in relation to energy in this case from camel waste, which is replacing the coal and some of the other fuels that is used in cement plants. And the final one is about electric vehicles. So the green procurement initiative is trying to get all the government entities to develop and to have green public green activities, and one of them is actually the electric vehicles and electric vehicle charging infrastructure. So those are the total of 9 programs that we are moving forward with them. One more thing I will mention is that we know that the target is 2040, but we will realign our strategy with the coming net zero targets for 2050 that are going to be announced in the near future by the UAE. So we will realign and reinforce some of the programs in line with these wider nationwide updates.
That's very interesting. I'd like to thank you very much for telling us about all those 9 programs. And now there's another thing, the public-private partnership is always very crucial to achieve the sustainable goals. So how are you, or what are you doing to attract the interest of the public into the sustainability goals?
Yes, our role is actually, we are not we cannot do everything that we would like to do, because we have got a limiting amount of hands and resources, and therefore that public-private partnerships are actually very interesting for us. So we rely and we are trying to get a snowball effect of trying to get a critical mass of projects so that the people around us realize that is a good thing to do. So we are facilitators. We are an agency that is trying to do these activities and showcasing these things. We do not do the retrofits, for example, ourselves. We rely on energy services companies that can do it for some of the entities that I was mentioning, for RACES, for the RAC academies, for the university. We rely on these people that are the ones that are eventually contracting the energy services companies, which are the providers. For the we are always trying to get in the energy management industries, for example, that can try to identify the savings with the help of maybe some auditors, and eventually implement them in their processes. So it is always we are the role of RIM, our department, our sector within the municipality, is a facilitator, and we're always seeking, engaging stakeholders in to understand what are their needs, what do they want to do, and once we have those inputs, then we customize our programs in order to come up with actions that can help everyone in the emirate in order to achieve the targets of the strategy.
Okay, so very interesting. Are there any special initiatives that are going to come soon from RAC municipality or Ras Al Khaimah municipality?
So in one of the ones that we have recently launched, I'll mention 2 in particular. The first one is about the Industrial Energy Audit Initiative. This one is related, both of them are actually related with the energy management program. And the first one is there for industries. As you know, Ras Al Khaimah is a very strong industry on terms of industry, and therefore they are very good for the economy, but also they have got some environmental impact. So we are trying them to save energy, save costs, and remain competitive. This is in alignment with some of the UAE strategies, the circular economy, the made in the UAE, the 300 billion strategies. And we are trying to give them some opportunities of identifying savings in their processes. We are going to focus on their processes, which are the majority of their emissions are associated with. And we are trying to do so by telling them who are good energy auditors, people that have been doing identification of energy savings in the industry worldwide for the last 20-30 years, and can come here and do an analysis of the processes that these companies have in order to identify energy saving opportunities that can be of beneficial to them. This program is it has started running. The initial 7 corporations signed during the RAC Energy Summit that took place in November last year. We have got a couple of extra new signing companies, and we have started doing these audits, and hopefully we will identify some commonalities through them, as I was mentioning before, that will allow us to roll out kind of other initiatives. Maybe we identify the compressed air, for example, is a possibility of improving there, or motors, or we'll see what is the outcome on a per sector basis. So this is one of the initiatives that we have. The other one is for homeowners in the Emirate. We call it Mansili Energy Service, and if you are a resident in the Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah and you own a house, what you can do is get in touch with us. We will send you, we will get in touch back with you, and we'll coordinate for a site visit of one of our engineers who will assess saving opportunities in your house. So that is an interesting approach that we are trying to have. In this case, energy, not only energy, actually energy, water, trying to improve indoor air quality, make your home smarter. So we will give you some recommendations, and also a list of potential contractors or companies or places where you can buy more efficient air conditioning, more smarter gadgets for your house in order to be able to control the air conditioning remotely, for example, or water saving aerators that you can put into your water taps in order to save water. So this is an initiative that we have started doing recently, and we are running along with in a few of the areas around here in Ras Al Khaimah. So this is something that we would like to those are some of the new initiatives that we are doing there.
Very interesting. I would like to thank you very, very much, Dr. Pablo. Is there anything you wish to add?
No, we will keep on working. We will keep on developing these programs and new more for the upcoming net zero. We are always thinking, and we are open to suggestions and to the possibilities of helping and customizing our solutions to what the Emirate demand and the UAE requires to achieve its commitments. So yeah, everyone is welcome.
All the best, and thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.